Welcome back, dear students. So let us continue the revision in this class. So in the last class we have discussed all the MCQs. 20 MCQs we have discussed. In that 10 MCQs from the chapter 1 crop production and management and 10 MCQs from the chapter 2 microorganisms. So we have discussed about all other concepts with the MCQs, so which is related with the MCQs words, so it will be helpful for your thorough revision. So in this class let us continue the revision. So let us start the fill in the blanks which is there in our question bank. The process of growing different crops alternatively year by year is called dash. See here, alternatively growing the crops means in the first year we have selected one type of crops and we have grown that. And in the second year we have selected different types of crops for growing. And in the third year we can select the which we have grown in the first year. So like this we can alternatively grow the crops which will helpful for replenishing the soil with the nutrients. If nutrients are proper, then the soil maintain its fertility. When the soil is more fertile, then only we can get the good yield in our field. So crop rotation helpful for maintaining the soil fertility. And the answer for the first question is crop rotation. Second one, dash is the machine used for cutting the matured crop. See, when the crops mature, it should be cut, right? So the cutting of crops after it is mature is called harvesting, and this is done manually also by using a sickle, and we can do it by a huge machine also, by a machine also called harvester. Harvester is a machine used for cutting the matured crops. Harvesting done with the help of harvester machine. So for the big land, for the large land and all, harvester can be used. For this very small field, the farmers use the sickle and they used to do manually. And the third question, the big pieces of soil in the plow field is called dash. See, the big piece of soil which is there in the plowed field, after loosening and turning the soil, some of the crumbs may remain, isn't it? Some of the big pieces of soil may remain. Those big pieces of soil is called crumbs, and that should be leveled because crumbs will disturb the growth of plant, so that it has to break and leveled by using a tool called leveler. The next question, dash is the huge machine used for both harvesting and threshing. See, nowadays farmers have a large land, they uses a huge machine called combine. Combine is a huge machine which will do both the process harvesting and threshing. So this combine machine is helpful for consuming time. It reduces the time consumption and it reduces the manual work also. So in the large field farmers we use as the combine, so it helpful for reducing the manual work and also the time consumption. So in a short time they used to harvest and do threshing also, and they can sell with a better rate. So next is the unwanted plants in a crop field is called dash, and it is named as weeds. Weeds are the unwanted plants, undesirable plants which is not required for us. Suppose if we are growing the paddy plants, then if any other plants grown with that, those plants are not required for us. We require only paddy plants. So those unwanted, undesired plants are named as weeds. And weeding also done, uprooting the weeds can be done manually also, or we can use the weedicide also. Weedicide is a chemical which are helpful for removing or killing the weeds. It kills only weeds, not our crops. So here we are including so many other concepts also, so that you will get a thorough revision with our question bank. So it will be helpful for you. That's why I am explaining the other concepts also with our question bank question answers. Let us see the next one. The sixth one, microorganisms can be seen with the help of dash. Yes, microorganism can be seen only with the help of a device called microscope. We cannot see the microorganism through our naked eye, to our directly through our eye without any aid. We cannot see the microorganism because it is very small. It is very micro. So we require a device called microscope. So microscope magnifies us into 100 times bigger, 400 times bigger than the actual size. So that magnified image is helpful for the study of the microorganism. So we have to see the microorganism for the study purpose. Okay, next question. Seventh one. Alcohol is produced with the help of dash microorganism. Yes, here, alcohol is produced by a process called fermentation. What is this fermentation? We have already discussed. So, you may also know the conversion of sugar into alcohol is called fermentation, and this is done with the help of a fungus called yeast. Yeast is a fungus which will convert the sugar into alcohol. So, the answer is yeast. Yeast microorganism produces the alcohol. Next question. Dash discovered vaccine for smallpox. Then who discovered vaccine for smallpox? Yes, Edward Jenner. Edward Jenner is a scientist, discovered the vaccine for smallpox. Smallpox is a viral disease. So this you already know. Next one. The insect which carries pathogen in it is called. The insect which carries pathogen in it is called dash. So here some of the insects which will actually the insect will not harmful for human being. Here insect just carries the pathogen. Pathogen means disease causing microorganism. So the insect, the organism which carries only the disease causing microorganism in it. So when the organism is transferred to a food, or if the organism is transferred directly to a human body, then only the person get the disease. So that organism, that microorganism, disease causing microorganism is carried through a insect. Those insects are called carriers, which will not directly affect, only it carries the microorganism, so that the it is called as carriers. The next one is, who discovered the penicillin? Who discovered the penicillin? Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming discovered the penicillin. It is the first antibiotic discovered. So this is the first antibiotic, penicillin, discovered by Alexander Fleming.